Okay, so now that we are here in Sepang, we're finally in the X50. This is the flagship variant. I have with me here my driving instructor today. What's your name again, bro?
Mervin.
Mervin, yes. So Mervin's going to be showing us the APA system from Proton, which is assisted parking. Is it
Auto Park Assist?
Auto Park Assist lah, okay? Even us get it wrong sometimes, okay? So the Auto Park Assist, what it does is that it takes control of basically all the systems, including the gears, the powertrain, as well as the braking. Right, so we're gonna show you how it works now, so stay tuned. Mervin, let's show them how APA works.
Alright, let's go. Okay, so now we're going.
Okay.
I hit the parking button.
Right.
I'm gonna go to parallel parking.
Okay.
Signal.
Okay.
Okay, so that was applying for that guy over there.
Right.
Now I wanna go this one. Wait 1 second.
Please apply the brake. Okay.
Now I'm gonna press this parking button.
Okay.
Release my brake.
Right.
So now it's telling me it's gonna scan.
Right.
This is all on its own.
Oh wow. Okay. Oh.
So keep in mind your finger has to always be at the button.
Be on the button. Okay.
Correct.
Oh wow. Would you look at that? Mervin is not controlling anything at the moment, yeah? It's fully autonomous.
Yeah. So I've also put the board there.
Right.
As a marker in case there's something there, for example like a drain or...
Exactly, exactly.
So it sends that as well. It also sends people as well.
Right. And look at that, it's self-adjusting. So those of you who tak reti side park, get the X50. Huh. Would you look at that? Perfect.
Parking is completed. It will automatically go to P, so that you won't accidentally throttle and move forward.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're done. So if at any point of time you feel like you want to adjust a bit more, you can.
Then you can manually do the adjustment. Yeah, of course.
Assist you, right?
Right, of course.
So for example, if it's a bit too tight and you want to get out of the parking,
sure.
Same thing. We hit the P button.
Okay.
Now it's asking you
to go exit. Right.
Tap that.
Okay.
Depends. So we're gonna go out on the left now.
So it follows where you signal. Okay.
Right. Press the P button.
Okay. Press and hold. Okay.
It tells you what to do.
Okay.
It will help you get out of the situation.
Oh wow. So even if you're on a tight parking spot, you can let the car get you out of the spot.
Exactly.
Oh, that's brilliant.
There you go.
And this is when you take over, I suppose, right?
Okay. So now then, I'll just go to D.
Right.
I'll just drive out.
Ha! Very nice.
So that's how it works.
Very nice. Brilliant. And this, as you know, or as you may not know, is also what makes the Proton X50 in level 2 autonomous driving. There's one more feature that contributes to it. There's two features. We'll show you the second feature later. Okay, so when I get close to the car, the AEB will engage, yeah, and it will stop the car. I will not be hitting the brakes at all, totally. My foot are totally off the brakes, yeah. And the second one, I'm gonna do the FCW, forward collision warning. Okay, so when you're following a car very close and you're accelerating, you can actually hear the warning comes in as a beep, 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 beep. Okay, right, that is the level 2 warning. And there's a level 3 warning where the car will jerk the brakes for you. Okay, it's trying to warn you that you are too close. Okay, I have set the sensitivity to high. There are 3 levels that you can set on the FCW. Yeah, the forward collision warning, there are 3 sensitivity you can set. Okay, I've set it to high so that it comes on more sensitive and earlier. Yeah, for you to feel it easier. Okay? Okay. So I'm going to ask him to move at about 10 kilometers an hour.
Alright.
I'm going to move a little bit later, and I'm going to be moving at about 35 here.
Okay.
Okay. Start to accelerate. So no brakes. Okay. Right. So you see how the car applies the brake last minute. Okay. This time it's gonna move a little bit quicker. Okay. Try to accelerate towards him. Okay. you can see the warning comes on a lot earlier.
Yeah.
Right?
So like I said in the briefing, we're gonna show off some of the new features of the X50. It is considered level 2 autonomous, right? So it has a camera inbuilt here, which is integrated with the radar on the front of the car. Alright, so it has more features because it has more inputs. It can actually do more things. It can detect the lines on the road. It also has control of the steering wheel. So when it senses the lines on the road, it will keep you in the center. If you start to deviate off to one line, it will actually bring you back. Okay? Now unfortunately we are on a racetrack, so there aren't many lines available, and we weren't allowed to paint anything, obviously. So we had to use stickers to try to simulate it.
Yes.
Unfortunately it doesn't work that well because it's too reflective. We have tested it on the Proton Test track, and obviously when you guys get the car, you'll get to feel it for yourself. It works really, really well on the roads. Here, at least I get to show you how the system works and how to
simulate. See, it's so reflective, right? In fact, if I'm talking about Malaysian roads, sometimes they don't even have proper lines.
So,
like,
oddly at the Proton Test track, some of the lines are a bit worn out. It has no problem.
No problem.
No. So basically, the problem with this is because the painted lines are not reflective.
Okay.
Right, so the radar picks it up, or the cameras pick it up slightly differently, as opposed to these, because it's a bit shiny, because it's a sticker. It's actually reflecting the light a bit too much. It doesn't quite pick it up perfectly, but you will still get to see it, and it does straighten up the wheel a little bit. Alright, so we'll try and demonstrate that to you guys. And as I said, when you guys get the car yourselves, you try it on the road and you'll see what I mean. As you can see now on the screen, that's our car there. Yeah, so that's this one here, and there's no car in front of us. But as we go around, I'll come up behind our X70. And it will detect it. So now it's sensed that there's a car in front of us. It's not doing anything about it because it doesn't need to. It's also not switched on. I haven't turned on the ICC yet. Okay, but it has detected that there is a car there. Alright, so get going. Going around this corner, I'm just going to set it at about 40 to 45. We'll go through our little artificial highway. So as soon as I engage it, it detects the car in front. So that's the blue highlighted car. It's that car. Right. So now our speed will follow his speed. No matter whatever he does, we'll do. Right. So even if I've set my ACC to 150, if he's doing 40, that's all we're gonna do. All right. And as we start to go through, it like I said, it's not perfect because our lines are not perfect, but it will start to pick up the signal of the lines. And as I straighten up here, it'll start to take control of the steering. I'll actually get a little bit too close to the right here. There we go. Right, and it straightens and puts me back in the middle because I was too close to the right.
Right.
Okay. Then we'll lose the signal there, and then I can just brake to deactivate the ICC. Alright, so that makes highway driving a lot easier, a lot more comfortable. Long journeys become a lot less tiring. It's basically you can set your ICC on, you can adjust the distance here, how close or how far you want to be, because sometimes it's a bit too far, too easy for people to just cut in front of you. So you can set it a bit lower on this one. I won't do that today, but obviously when you guys get the car, you can try that out. So on the X70 also has BLIS, but it's on the A-pillar here. It's like a little orange LED. So on the X50, it's actually built into the glass, which is much nicer. Right, so it's a nice system there. So come up to about 30, and he'll come into our blind spot. And there we go. And if I indicate, telling me not to turn. Right, and it also starts flashing as well. When he passes, then it's all clear, and then you can go again. And from this moment until we reach the tent, I'm not going to do any pedals. Alright, I'm just going to accelerate, get it up to 60 and set it, and then let go. Now it's sensed all the lines, so right now it's centering on its own. I'm going to take control because we're reaching a corner. speed is all based on him. So if he slows down, we slow down. The other advantages of having the level 2 autonomous driving is that because of the camera, the ACC is also more accurate. If we're reaching this tighter corner, he's actually going to come away from our front. Right, so he's turning the corner, he's going to turn away from us. So I'm not braking, he's braking on his own. He's going to come away from us, but the camera can still see him. Right, so it still senses him even though he's away from our center line. And when he comes to a stop, so do we. Right, 0 pedals from me. Comes to a nice progressive stop, there's no jerkiness to it. And when he pulls away, so do we. Again, no pedals. Right, so the nice thing about it, like I said, is progressive braking. You don't get any jerkiness to it. It's also quite safe in the sense that you will actually get a lot of the braking done early here and then creep up towards. So you don't end up going right in the guy's rear end, you know, like it slows down the car quite a lot with quite a nice safety buffer, and then it just does that little creep towards the end to where it stops. Even quite far, so he's gone away from us now. He's going to stop just ahead of the tent. It's already starting to sense. Again, no pedals from me. Again, it does a lot of the braking early and then just nice and smooth until the stop. Nothing from me.
Nice.
Where's the start box?
That one.
This one. This one, right? In between here.
Yeah.
Okay, Ferdinand, just stop at the start box. Make sure you are aligned nicely. Yes, okay. You may start as you please. Up to you. You can start.
Okay, we ready? Okay, and this is the slalom
Remember
test
to maintain at 50.
for
Go to
the
slalom.
Proton X50.
Yes, follow the cones direction. That's it. All done.
Oh, lama. Not bad. Not
Turn
bad.
to the left. Don't forget to slow down and do your U-turn.
Oh, lepas.
Come back to the slalom, Ferdinand.
Yes, yes,
Go
yes.
to right and then left. Right, left. No, stay on the left and go to the lane change. Stay on the left, go to lane change. At 50, lane change. And brake.
Not bad, not bad. Not bad. Very good. Very low body roll. Planted. The car feels secure. Driver engagement is good. Yes.
Alright. Next round, me.
Okay. Okay, so now we have Hana from 3 Girls and an SUV.
Wait, stay in the car, stay in the car. I need you to roll forward. Okay, Theo, bring the car forward.
Testing out the Proton X50 on the slalom.
Not feeling the seats. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, the brakes are very makan.
Yes. The brakes are very responsive.
Yes. We have to wait until we get.
Okay, Hana, you may go.
Alright. Let's go.
Okay. Kita gonna maintain speed at 50.
Adakah kita make it? Kita make it. Yeah.
We did it lah.
Wah.
I think Hana did better than me lah. There you go lah. Oh.
Okay, Hana, remember to go through the slalom. Okay, now maintain to the left. Stay on the left. Lane change. And brake.
Woohoo! Gembira sungguh Hana kita hari ni.
I've always wanted to try that.
So Hana, first impressions, X50.
Yeah, Hana, just roll forward.
The brakes are very responsive. The steering is very light, so it's very easy. This is all on comfort mode. It's not on sport, so this is the paling normal way you're gonna drive it anyway. So all good. I approve.
Nice.
You want full turn to the right. On my mark. 3, 2, 1, go.
Fully accelerate, fully.
He's gone even before.
As now ni, when the turbo kick in,
Yeah.
you feel the difference. Okay, slow down. BMW will do the U-turn first. Alright.
Okay, brake nicely and and come back here.
Okay, so here we are at Sepang and we are with the Proton X50, right? And we're going to do a drag race between the Honda HR-V, which has a 1.8 naturally aspirated engine, the Proton X50 TGDI flagship variant, and you've got the BMW X1 S18 3-cylinder 1.5 as well. So similar cars, except for the Honda that's probably a bit of an outlier, right? So I've had a go on all three cars, right? We've all had a go. Now the best time I achieved was on the X50. So what I found personally was that the X50 was quick off the line, the gear changes were swift, and over the 100 meters or over 0 to 100, it definitely came out first. Of course, you'll see the Honda pick out first or come forward first because it's naturally aspirated and it's got a bigger engine, 1.8. But over the stretch, the X50 wins. And if you look at the caliber of this competition, it's quite impressive, right? So with regard to 0 to 100, the X50 comes out on top. So if you've made a booking, you might have a pseudo race car in your garage.